Ambassador Marcus Reynolds stood before the Galactic Council, his jaw clenched as he watched the holographic display. Humanity had been petitioning for full membership for 3 years, and once again, the ancient Vorathim were blocking the vote. "We mean no disrespect," the Vorathim representative said, its crystalline body refracting the chamber's light into dancing rainbows. "But Earth remains, unsuitable for full integration." Marcus slammed his hand on the podium. "Unsuitable? We've met every requirement. Our technology is compatible, our diplomatic corps is trained, and we've proven ourselves in the Sigma conflict. What more do you want?" The chamber fell silent. The Vorathim, oldest of all known species, had explored the galaxy for over 15 million years. When they spoke of danger, civilizations listened. "Ambassador Reynolds," the Vorathim said softly, "we do not question human capability. We question our own survival instinct. Your world is occupied." "Occupied?" Marcus laughed bitterly. "By whom? We've scanned every inch of Earth. There's nothing there but us and our ecosystems." "Precisely," the Vorathim replied. "Your ecosystems." 3 days later, Marcus sat in a secure communication room, video calling Dr. Elizabeth Morrison, humanity's leading xenobiologist, back on Earth. "They're terrified, Liz," Marcus said, rubbing his temples. "The oldest, most powerful species in the galaxy, and they won't come within 50 light-years of our solar system." Elizabeth leaned forward, her auburn hair falling over her shoulders. "Did they say why?" "They kept talking about Earth's biosphere. Said they've been monitoring us for 2,000 years, but only from a distance. They called our planet a death world." Elizabeth went pale. "Marcus, pull up the Vorathim's homeworld specs." Minutes later, they compared the data. Marcus felt his blood run cold. The Vorathim evolved on a planet with 0.3 g gravity, average temperatures of 15 degrees Celsius, and an atmosphere that was 12% oxygen. Most council species came from similar worlds, gentle, stable, predictable environments. Earth, by comparison, was a hellscape. 1 g gravity that would crush lighter species. Oxygen levels so high they were practically flammable. Temperature swings that ranged from -40 to +50 Celsius. And that was before considering the hurricanes, earthquakes, volcanoes, and tsunamis. "It's not just the planet," Elizabeth said, pulling up more data. "Marcus, do you know what percentage of Earth's species are predators or have predatory ancestors?" "No idea." 93%. 93. Most garden worlds have maybe 20%. And our prey species? They're not exactly gentle either. Water buffalo can kill lions. Hippos are more dangerous than crocodiles. Even our deer will gore you to death if cornered." Marcus stared at the screen. "What are you saying?" "I'm saying that Earth didn't just produce humans. It produced an entire biosphere of survivors. And we're the apex product of 4 billion years of the most competitive, violent, relentless evolution in the known galaxy." The breakthrough came when Dr. James Patterson, a microbiologist from Boston, made a horrifying discovery. He'd been studying samples from council species who'd briefly visited Earth decades ago, before humanity developed spaceflight. "Ambassador," James said over the video call, his hands shaking. "They didn't just avoid Earth because of large predators or harsh conditions. It's everything. Our bacteria, our viruses, our fungi, they're hyper-aggressive compared to the rest of the galaxy." "Explain," Marcus demanded. "On most worlds, microorganisms evolved slowly, in stable conditions. Earth's constant catastrophes, ice ages, asteroid impacts, volcanic winters, created an evolutionary arms race at every level. Our common cold could be lethal to most council species. And it's not just disease. Our plants produce toxins that would kill them. Our insects carry venom that their biology can't process. Even our air has pollen that would trigger fatal allergic reactions." Elizabeth jumped in. It gets worse. I've been reviewing the Voratheme's historical records, the ones they finally declassified. 2,000 years ago, they sent a probe to Earth. It landed in what's now Virginia. And? Marcus asked. It was destroyed in 6 hours. Not by humans, we were barely past the Bronze Age. It was destroyed by army ants, invasive fungi, and something they called mammalian pack hunters. Wolves, Marcus. A pack of wolves disabled technology that can survive a supernova. Marcus sat back, understanding dawning. We're not just from a death world. We're from the death world. Armed with this knowledge, Marcus returned to the council chambers. The Voratheme representative seemed surprised to see him. Ambassador Reynolds, we assumed you would withdraw your petition. Not at all, Marcus said calmly. But I understand your concerns now. You're not afraid of humanity specifically. You're afraid of everything that made humanity possible. The crystalline being shifted uncomfortably. Your world has shaped you into something formidable. Your soldiers don't just train for war, they train in conditions that would hospitalize our warriors. Your children play in environments that would challenge our survival specialists. Your elderly thrive at ages where most species are long deceased. And this is after you've tamed your world. We've seen the historical records. Your ancestors survived ice ages with primitive technology. They crossed oceans in wooden vessels. They conquered every environment your planet could create. Marcus nodded. You're right. Earth made us tough. But it also made us adaptable, creative, and resilient. Isn't that exactly what the galaxy needs? Perhaps, the Voratheme admitted. But understand our hesitation. When we simulate contact scenarios, even benign ones, the results are troubling. Your gut bacteria could devastate our populations. Your common house cats are apex predators by our standards. One of your insects, the bullet ant, has venom that ranks as a Class 9 bioweapon in our database. So we'll take precautions, Marcus said. Quarantine protocols, biological filters, restricted zones. We want to join the galaxy, not conquer it. The Voratheme was silent for a long moment. There's something else you should know, Ambassador. We're not just the oldest species. We're also the only species to ever discover and catalog a world like yours. In 15 million years of exploration, across 3 million inhabited worlds, Earth is unique. The only planet that combined every possible selection pressure into one crucible. You didn't just survive that crucible, you mastered it. That terrifies us because we don't know what limits you might have. Or if you even have limits at all. Marcus smiled grimly. Then I guess you'll have to trust us to find out. After a moment, the Voratheme's form seemed to brighten. Very well, Ambassador Reynolds. Welcome to the Galactic Council. But please, keep your Australian wildlife on Earth. Deal, Marcus laughed. Though I should warn you, wait until you meet the Canadians in winter. They make Australians look soft. The holographic chamber filled with confused alien murmurs as Marcus walked out, already composing his message home. Mission accomplished, he typed. Humanity is officially galactic. P.S. Hide the geese. Apparently, they're classified as weapons.